waiting Bill in Townsville in Queensland. Good morning to you, Bill, and welcome to 774 ABC Melbourne.
Good morning, folks. Greetings from sun-drenched Townsville. We haven't had rain in weeks, and it's warm and sunny, so eat your hearts out.
Stop it.
Now, the highlight of the week for me, there's two things. I'd like to talk about Turk, and I'd like to talk about the febrile media of this time, but firstly, the Trade Union Royal Commission. Only a couple of weeks ago, the usual suspects in the ALP and the union movement were calling for the Royal Commission to be shut down.
Yep, they desperately want that to happen.
Yesterday, the Premier of Queensland, Anastasia Palaszczuk, had to call for the resignation of a CFMEU ALP heavyweight.
Yep.
And because of the testimony this week. Now,
let's summarise it very quickly. Bill, he's alleged and has been pretty much exposed as having arranged, is it $150,000 worth of renovations to a pretty flash house that have been invoiced back.
Renovations.
Hey?
The construction, not renovation.
Okay, and getting invoices sent back to a shopping centre developer through putting union pressure on the building company.
That's essentially it, yes.
Yep. Okay. Utterly outrageous. Needs to be pursued through the courts.
Well, it had to be revealed by the Royal Commission. These things have been, in my opinion, swept under the carpet by generations of ALP and union people, and the sunlight needs to go on it.
And it was the same in Canberra. Now it's up in Queensland. We've got Michael Williamson lost his appeal against sentence, the former Health Services Union boss, this week. We've got Craig Thompson being ordered to repay vast sums of money as well, and Kathy Jackson facing more than bankruptcy now, prosecution as well.
Absolutely.
And her partner Michael Lawler, who has been on 9 months paid leave as a judge at the Fair Work Australia, unable to explain how during that time he can do legal work for his wife's case, but he can't do legal work as part of his job and turn up to do his judging work.
You've ticked all your boxes, John.
It's outrageous, isn't it? It is utterly outrageous, Bill.
May I go on to the media, the febrile media?
Yep.
This morning on the ABC website, news website, there's another episode of spruiking unsubstantiated allegations by non-Australian men in offshore detention locations about the purported actions of Aussie authorities or contractors.
Yep.
Before the facts have been independently verified. I recall, for example, the burnt hand saga, which the ABC flogged relentlessly.
Yep. People saying they were forced to hold on to exhaust pipes on a ship and got their hands burnt whilst being rescued.
However, I note that there was absolutely no interim ABC reporting regarding the unsubstantiated allegations by an Australian woman who claimed that she had been raped at a young Labor camp some years ago. Absolutely no reporting of that whatsoever.
Yeah, you either had that woman's story or you didn't. What's your point about it, though, Bill?
I'm saying
You're saying the ABC is biased?
Of course the ABC is biased. But you run stories that suit your agenda, and you don't run stories that don't suit your agenda.
Okay.
Now, look, I've had my say. I'm willing to hand the floor over to the panellists.
Oh, well, I think I don't see eye to eye with you on the question of ABC bias. In fact, it's one of the points I was going to raise today around Malcolm Turnbull. I mean, I think what we need to remember about, one of many things we need to remember about Malcolm Turnbull was that he was instrumental in ensuring that there was an inquiry, a government-led inquiry into the independence of the ABC, which I found very damaging. But with respect to your allegations about the Royal Commission, clearly there is some work that the Royal Commission needs to do. I don't think anyone doubts, though, now whether Dyson Heydon is an independent arbiter other than Dyson Heydon.
But it shows the need, doesn't it, to have a strong watchdog, which the Labor Party keeps saying they don't want and they'll dismantle.
well, two things. Let's go back to the actual allegations in today's paper. You can't have corruption without it working on both sides.
It's been exposed by a proper investigation, which otherwise wouldn't have happened.
So I'm happy for a watchdog, but what I'm not happy about is unnecessary attacks. Let's not forget that
this is not an unnecessary attack.
We've had the leader of the opposition. We've had a leader of the opposition. We've had a former Prime Minister hauled before this Royal Commission without any proper basis. They're the things that the Labor movement are objecting to, not the scrutiny around